everybody, and thank you because you are just tuning in to Real Last right here on Real Radio 104.1. We are your nightcap of comedy. We are your relief at the end of that long ass day, or sometimes for the beginning of your day if you're working late nights in that third shift, if you will. I'm your host today, Mr. James Johnson in the big chair, aka the guy that used to be employed. That's right, aka the former artist known as I ain't got no job. I'm joined friends of mine, man. That's right. We got Mr. Miguel Colon Jr., the man who helped start all this hilarity 7 years ago. Miguel, where you at today?
I'm at my job, James Yon, because I'm
Ah,
employable. I'm not
got
out here lollygagging and tap dancing on the corner for cash
bro.
like you. You a bad example. Your kids still need to look at you. All your kids got jobs, don't they?
They do.
All
They
their
do,
all your
man.
kids got jobs. They get the big piece of chicken when they come to
They
dinner.
do. Actually,
Yeah,
my son Devin claimed me on his taxes.
good, good
Yeah,
man. He gonna
that's
claim
what
you on his
happens, bro.
taxes, and he gonna claim his mama's new husband soon. Cause you're not
Damn.
providing, son. You're not providing. You out
I'm
here just
not.
having a good time watching Netflix,
I
doing
am.
your 75 hard inmate workouts.
I am.
You know, James just sitting there. I saw James sharpening a toothbrush. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "We riding on the Mexicans tonight." You know,
Yo,
I said, "Bro, you at home?" You said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But the long guy, Javier, yo.
He ain't been
Mhm.
he's been short on the packages, so you
Yeah,
know what?
man.
No,
How's that 75 strong going for you, James? This is the second ride around, right?
it is. Here's the only thing about it, man. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to do the two workouts a day, but my body is reminding me that I'm not 21. So I have a
Mhm.
lot of just aches and pains, and it's all due to age. Like my
Yeah,
joints hurt.
because you're
Yeah, that's all it
stupid.
is.
I'm just gonna stay fat, ride it out for the next 8 or 9 years of life that I have
He
left,
said 8 or 9. Damn.
and just die at a soul food restaurant. Biting, I'm gonna be biting into a pork chop sandwich. I'm gonna feel my heart seize, and I'm just gonna smile like I'm coming home. Walk into
Damn.
heaven, just high fiving all the other fat people. And you're gonna live
Hey.
to 200 years old, James. Just
Uh-huh.
every day when they're like, "What with Mr. Yon? You're 107 years old. What's your secret? Kill me, kill me,
That's the secret. Kill
kill
me.
me."
Let me die. Let me die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question after we get through everybody's introductions. That's an interesting topic we just bumped into. Also in studio, this gentleman has 1,000 names, and he deserves every single one of them. His name is Ken Miller, but we call him the Godfather of Orlando comedy. Sometimes we call him Baby Idris. Sometimes we call him Thanos. Sometimes we call him the South got something to say. Sometimes he's cuter than James, but he'll always be in our heart. Ken, what's going on, brother?
man, I'm up in here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on about 500,000.
Oh, wow.
So, so I just got yesterday, man. I was tired because I had worked all day. I went to church, and then I went to I don't even know. I've been going to pilot school.
Bruh.
Yeah. I secretly didn't. Nobody knew about it. Secretly been going to pilot school
Okay.
because I'm resurrecting BMF. I'm about to start flooding the streets of this cocaine, baby. Ow! Let's get ready to rumble,
Hey, they
son.
call me Big
Hey,
Meech.
son,
I want to
hey,
go.
son.
I want to go to
I got
Spirit
you, baby.
Airline Pirates Pilot School. You show
Yeah.
up. You show up in uniform with the hat. They like, player, you halfway there. Okay,
Yo, you ready,
okay.
son?
Look at my
Hey,
man.
hey, they be like, can you pop a wheelie on the bike? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you good.
You can fly.
That's all you gotta do. Pull back.
Hey,
Just
hey,
pull
hey,
it up,
listen,
bro.
man. They like,
Uh,
I'm not here to hold your hand. I respect you as
Yeah.
a grown up. They throw the keys. Take her for a spin, player.
there
Man,
you
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 got
go.
know?
it. You got it, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
Mhm.
they key got the whoop whoop.
Yeah.
they got
You
a
roll
key
up to
fob.
you roll up to Spirit Airlines. The pilot's like, "Hey, come with me, player." He got like two girls washing him. They're like, "Daddy, she almost ready." He's like, "Yo, yeah, they got the wood grain. I got the peanut butter guts in
Hey,
that joint."
that's right, yo. Hey,
Yeah.
Jay, you roll up on Spirit like you driving a 5. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
shifting it. Like, hey, if you can drive a shift, yo, hey, you can do that, bro. You can clutch it. You can fly Spirit.
Bro,
You show
You
you
with
can.
show up to
diamond on the
Spirit.
back.
You holding the application. You like application says over here that I don't need an experience. It like, damn, homie, you be reading. Whoa. All right, player. we got a candidate here. We
Hey,
got a
hey,
candidate
hey,
here.
you done moved up from co-pilot to pilot if
Yeah.
you reading.
Hey, co-pilot taking his hat off. I ain't even mad, dog. Here you go. I ain't even mad. Walking in the back. He's like, y'all know we got a reader? Yeah.
Oh my God, I love
Okay.
it. All right,
Okay.
man.
You know that it was. I saw a thing, and this is true, that in 30 years, Spirit Airlines has never had a fatal crash. In 30
No.
years, Spirit Airlines never had a fatal crash. That's all the other airlines have had. Like most of them have fatal crash. Spirit hasn't. Now, I also think there's because Spirit don't report everything.
Yeah,
Like I'm pretty sure
they are
crash
smart.
happens, and they like, hey man, what happened? We didn't fly today. Like 262. You crazy? You crazy? That didn't
We,
go out.
we don't even fly into Atlanta. So I
Yeah.
don't know what they're talking about. We don't
Player,
even
it's
fly
Wednesday
there.
afternoon. You know that's karaoke day.
Yeah.
You wild.
Hey man, last but definitely not least, our other partner on the show. He's the official sponsor of Real Last, and we thank him for that all the time. From the law offices of Kaufman and Lynn, they've been serving and winning for the people of Orlando for over 20 years. This gentleman's not only a stand-up comedian like us, he's also a comic book creator, which is always gonna make me feel special. Y'all give it up for my man, my brother from another brother, Mr. Jeff Kaufman in the building. What's going on, baby?
Man, I'm just loving everything we're doing, man. We got a
I'm
show
glad.
on Thursday that I'm looking
Yes, we do.
forward to. You know, we had a lot of fun Saturday night hanging out with Guy
Yes.
Torrey. You know, every day is
What
a
a gentleman he
blessing
was,
hanging
by
out
the
with you
way.
gentlemen. Because he was
I loved it.
he gave me a lot of tips too. I was listening. You know, he told me about some trips on the road. He was talking about some of the worst places on the road, how he was touring with Harvey.
Yeah.
And the day that they said Harvey can't make it out there, they switched his hotel to a flea bag. He went like from a Ritz to a flea bag because
Oh, yeah.
Harvey wasn't going to be there. You
Hey,
know?
for real though, like Ken will tell you, depending on who you traveling with and how
Hey,
well you know
hey,
him,
man.
that's how good the hotel gonna be. Like,
That's facts, bro.
bruh.
That it do. And I think it's so funny you said that, Kaufman, because if I'm on the road with a guy, I stay in the same hotel as him.
And that's how
If
he does it
if
on
there's
purpose.
a comedy condo, if there's a Fleabag motel, he like, hey man, now you staying with me. I'm not, man. Wait, he be like, where you staying, man? They got me in the Motel 1. Nah, bro, you can't stay with you. Staying. I'm gonna fix that, and
Yeah.
he'll get it fixed. So yeah, man, I've never heard that story that you just told me. That's the first time I heard that. But yeah, now depending on who you with, yo, you.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say no names. Not every headliner is built the same. Not every headliner get the same clout with the club.
Hey, or they'll be in a nice hotel. I mean, where you at? Man, they got me in sleeping in my car.
Yeah.
Hey, I had to do that too. You know, got to pay them dues.
Yeah. Yo, YouTube player? Yeah,
Hey,
man.
I've been there, young
that
blood.
car got AC? Oh, you good.
Yeah, you good.
You straight. Hey, you need a shower before the show? You can use my room.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
Nice.
sleeping in the car. All of a sudden, somebody come knocking on the window. Hey, kid, you looking for a job? You ever flown a plane? Come with me. When do I start? You start now.
Hey, true story. When I got to Richmond, because I opened for him in Richmond last year for Guy Torrey, and I got there and they gave my room away. Because apparently I was supposed to be there Thursday, but they didn't tell me that. And God comes in a day early so he can do media. And they didn't tell me that. So I go to check in. They're like, yeah, man, you were supposed to be here yesterday. And I said, well, I didn't know that. And guy was like, well, and I mean, it was like an hour before the show. He said, well, look, I'm gonna go to the club. He go the key to my room, go take a shower in my room, go get ready, go everything dressed in my room. While they was working on finding me another hotel because the hotel had been sold out. And guy was like, make sure he get the same class hotel that we got here. They was like, all right, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, some airliners take care of you.
Yeah, some of them be like, hey, man, oh, we got a show in Miami. Where they got you staying? Fort Lauderdale. Damn.
Right. Hey, that'll happen before, bro. I ain't gonna say it. Don't
say the name.
I ain't gonna say the name, but I did this club and they had me in a comedy condo, and it was across the street from the club. And I'm talking about, I grew up in the projects. I know the projects. I'm like, yo, I'm walking to the club. It's dark. I got merch. I sold I got $500 worth of money
in your pocket.
50
Yeah,
DVDs. Son. And it was a dude that used to give hotels. You had to go do like reviews on hotels, and he would.
Yeah, we all used to use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I called that dude up, but I sent him pictures of the condo. I said, "Man, you don't get me up out of here." He says, "I got you, but I'm gonna let you know, It's like 45 miles away. I said, I don't care where it is.
I don't
And
care.
so my hotel was 45 miles
Yeah.
from the
Bro.
comedy club.
The dude who used to do the hotels, he would have you take like a bunch of pictures of the place and write the review on it and stuff. And I remember sometimes I would forget, so I would grab stock photos. I'd be in a whole other city and forgot that I didn't do all the pictures for that room. And so one time I posted one and he was like, "Hey Miguel, I gotta ask, man." He was like, did you just take pictures from online? I said, "Yeah, but look, I'm gonna be real with you." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, that's not the hotel. Like, it wasn't even, I just grabbed pictures. I had the front of the hotel, everything. I was like, I don't know, man. I slept there.
Man.
I got there at night. Because, you know, so you got there at night.
Yeah, you
Yep.
getting that late.
Yep.
And
And then
then
you
got
went
time
to
for all that, man.
the next day. We were in the car going to the next city. So I never even paid attention to. I was like, yeah, this is okay. This is the Wyndham. I'm pretty sure. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, there's like mountains in the background.
Yeah, but they spell it with W-I-N-D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Win.
The Windham, H-A-M.
Yeah. But, hey, he was another one too, man. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going home to Greensboro. You got the hookup. I got you. Dog, you got me staying in Charlotte.
Oh, that's funny.
Bro,
right next door.
I went 15 minutes away, but the hotel like $19. You know,
Yeah.
this
Bro,
a
yeah.
hotel
Dude.
is like $19. I'm like,
My man
Bro.
would hit you up with a room. Sometimes you check in and they'd be like, and we owe you $10.
here
Like,
You
what,
know,
brother?
like,
yeah, I'm
Bro,
telling
it's
you,
good.
I don't even
Is
know
he
how
still
that
around?
even worked. Nah, he's not. He does.
He does like escape rooms or something now, or smash
Yeah.
rooms.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
what you have to do out of those hotels.
Bro,
You gotta figure out how to escape out of those things.
that's funny.
He was a lifesaver though. But he was.
Yeah, he was.
Because you
Yeah, he
hit
was.
him up an hour before, you know, like you were done driving. I mean, there were times where I was like, we don't need no hotel. We'll drive back and forth. We'll drive straight through. And then next thing you know, you in Nebraska and you're like, I'm gonna die. I need a hotel. And you would
I
hit
need-
him up.
I
He's
need
like,
it
I
bad.
got you a room. Just think about it is. He's like, I got you a room. They say the place is haunted. I'm like, I don't believe in no ghosts. You get there, you check out in the morning. You're like, this is wild. You check out in the morning. They're like, where'd you stay? I stayed at the Wishburn Inn. The Wishburn Inn? That burned down 30 years ago.
You so sleepy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like, look around.
I had dinner with the overkeeper. You know, I wrote all these jokes. It's like, no rest makes Miguel. No rest makes Miguel crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Red rum and all that.
Mhm.
Dang.
Yo,
What about the
That's
two little
wild,
white
man.
girl twins? They all right? I saw them just
They
taking
all
the
right?
elevator.
Two white girl twins.
Hey, little white girls. It's dangerous to be taking the elevator like this. It's
Hey.
blood that comes out of here.
Hey, bro, we got like a minute and a half, but I want to ask y'all real quick before we go. You
man.
talking about people living for a long time, like 100 and something. When do y'all want to go? Y'all ever think about that? What age? You're like, bro, okay, this is enough. I'm done.
97.
No,
Nice.
man, I don't want to pick no age because then what's gonna happen is I'm
I
gonna
got
say
it already.
97 right now, and then it's gonna be my 97th birthday's coming up, and Def gonna be like, "Hey, man, you
Hey,
called
remember
it, player." I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Eating sunflower seed.
Yeah.
Called it.
Hey, we're gonna
Called
take
it, bro.
Spirit to hell though, because
That's
it's
funny.
quicker.
What about you, Mr. Coffin? When do you want to go?
I got 89. And I got 89 because I don't want to die doing something like getting out of bed.
Damn.
You know, I want to go when I still can work the remote and not be watching Golden Girls. I'm
wanna
ready.
die in a
89
hotel
seems
orgy.
like it.
Just suffocated.
Hey,
That
at the
dude going out
haunted hotel that doesn't
Haunted
exist.
hotel, yeah, and then I haunted forever.
Hey, Miguel,
Betty
Miguel
White.
met a girl. Miguel met a girl at the bar. Don't follow her on Facebook. Like, yo, this the one. And come to find out she died.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even better. Guess what? She ghosted me.
Oh,
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you can go raw dog on a ghost.
that's true.
You ain't
Yeah,
gotta worry.
yeah.
That's true.
Well,
Y'all
that
don't go
stuff gonna be
anywhere
on the
because we
sheets
will be
now.
right back right here on Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. Still listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John, also known as the Unemployed. Joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine and fellow comedians, Miguel Colon Jr., Ken Miller, and Jeff Kaufman. Now, guys, if you're not following us on social media, I need y'all to stop what you're doing right now. That's right. Stop what you're doing because we about
Because I'm about to ruin.
Yes. Need y'all to go to Instagram and follow us at Real Labs. Go to Facebook as well. Look up Real Labs. Follow us. I need you to go to YouTube. That's right, YouTube. And you can subscribe, like, and comment and keep all this hilarity going. Don't forget
Go to
that.
back
And
page too.
Back page. Don't forget about that. Craigslist, all that.
100
All
flowers.
of
You don't know what James will do.
Yes. They know.
100 flowers, he'll touch his toes. 200 flowers, you can touch him.
Got him.
It's your choice. You want peanut butter? You want crunchy or smooth? It's your choice. That's right,
It's
man.
always crunchy.
All right, man. Now, I wanted to ask you, Mr. Coffin, about an experience you just had. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying you went to Dr. Phil's, great venue. We love it so much. And you got to see a icon, a musical icon, did you not? And so I'm wondering, how was the experience seeing this said gentleman perform?
Listen, here's what happens. I say I'm going to be open to some experiences in a non-sexual way.
About to say, then they touched the butt.
See,
and you're
I
like,
knew.
"Oh."
I gotta
Ken,
preface
Ken,
that
ask the
before
question,
Miguel
Ken.
hops in on me.
Ken,
Yeah, I
ask the
want to be
question.
open, and they bring the gimp
Hey.
mask out in the kiddie
Ken.
pool, and I said I can pee on
Hey.
myself at home.
Flip over, yo.
Butt stuff.
Yeah.
Flip him
Yeah,
over.
he's
that-
always
hey,
going butt
what that
stuff, so
butt
I got to
do?
be clear.
Push it
No.
to the limit.
Here's the thing. Bob Dylan, icon.
Yeah.
You hear it, and I know a couple songs. I said, it'd be cool to go to one of these things and hear one of these iconic songs. So when the dude kicks off, I can say, hey, listen, I was there. I saw him perform before he passed, because a lot of great performers I missed out on. I missed out on Prince. I missed out on Michael Jackson.
Amen.
I don't want to make that mistake anymore. Well, I wish I would have made the mistake, because, I go to this show. He sings. I find out they go, oh, he doesn't sing any of his old songs. He only sings stuff off the new album.
I hope
And
he
I'm
only does
going,
covers.
everything seems the same. Every
We don't
song
have
he
to take
sings.
our clothes off.
No, see, I could
Have
understand that.
fun.
No. I could understood every word you said. I said it was like
You
hanging
watched
out with
Bob
my drunk
Dylan have a
girlfriend.
stroke, and y'all didn't even know. You're like, he's amazing.
Wow.
Hey, I don't know Bob Dylan. Y'all know I don't know the music till y'all tell me. So what's a Bob Dylan song?
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam,
Yep.
and admit that the waters around you have
Okay,
gone.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
See, but you said it like I could understand you. He would
Yeah.
go.
He was one of the 6 white people in We Are the World.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
it's a choice
yep.
we're making.
Oh,
We're
him.
saving
Okay.
our own
All right.
lives. It's true to
Yeah.
make another Stevie
He
Wonder.
never says more than 2 words that you understand together.
That's right.
And the whole concert is like that. He gets into the 6th song, and I looked over at the people I was with. I said, let me make it clear. He took my phone first. They took our phones and stuck it in
Bob
those pouches.
Dylan's taking
Bob
phones?
Dylan did it. And I realized why he did it, because we'd all be on our phones.
Oh.
We absolutely would not be paying attention to him. And the problem is, I don't want to say anything, but I was having mental issues after listening to him for 5 straight songs. I was going,
You
I
talk
can't
to
do this.
somebody?
No, I was going to lose my mind.
God
And-
dang.
And I looked over the people and said, I got to go. And they go, what do you mean? I'm out. And I walked out. It took me 45 minutes to get my head together. That's how bad this was.
You left the concert?
I left I want you to know, Acme with the jet boots, that
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote rides.
Yes,
I was out of there. And as I walked out the door, the woman goes, well, you can't come back. I said, you ain't got to worry about that.
I wish
You ain't
Bob
gotta
Dylan
worry
would have
about it.
followed you outside. Hey, Kaufman, you got something you wanted to say to my face?
Yes, you
Save
suck.
Africa? Did you save Africa with Stevie Wonder?
Bro,
Hey,
Bob Dylan
hey,
is the
to my
reason that
boys.
T-Pain created like auto-tune. He that
Dog, I'm Googling like Bob Dylan, right? And somebody says Bob Dylan got heckled in Fort Lauderdale. This lady yelled, play something we know.
Yeah.
Yo,
bad.
but that's only music. Because in comedy, I mean, unless it's like really good jokes, most people are like, oh man, you didn't do so-and-so tonight. You didn't
Yeah.
do music.
You got to do
can't
a 1 for 1 or a 1
Yeah.
for 3. You can't do 18 songs that we don't know.
If
I
Yeah.
paid to see
audition-
Bob
Yeah.
Dylan. The Bob
if
Dylan
you
I know.
audition don't do Can You Stand the Rain, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm going to whoop somebody ass.
Somebody ass. There you
I
go.
like when they try
I'm
to
with
save
you.
it for the end. I went and saw UB40 once at the House of Blues, and they tried to like wait till the end to play Red Red Wine.
Yeah.
And I was
Nah.
like, hey, start with that shit stuff. Stuff.
That's 2012 if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I came here to see. Then we could trickle in some of the other. We'll hear some of the new hits.
Yeah.
Then
I
play
had
that
never
again
thought
at the
about
end.
breaking out a garrote. You know those things that the 2 sticks with the,
Yeah.
with the thing on? I was going to take him out. I was going to go. It would have been one of those things. You'd be remembered.
Hey,
What
I
happened?
did the
I
same
got
thing,
killed at
bro.
a concert.
When we went to see Public Enemy, it was
Ooh.
me, Pedro, Arnie Ellis, and Angel from Monsters. And me, Pedro, and Angel, the only black and Spanish people living. We're the only minorities. It's all white.
A
I had
Public
an
Enemy?
eight at Public Enemy, all young white kids.
Yeah.
I had an 8-hour drive to Mobile, Alabama. I'm waiting for them to do "Fight the Power" last song.
Yeah, but
I
probably
waited
gonna be
till
last.
soon as they
Yeah.
said Elvis was the hero the most and dropped that, I said I can go home now, y'all. Went home,
Yeah.
slept for about 5 hours, picked Mike Hurley up, and headed to Mobile, Alabama.
That's
So
funny.
drive our way to Mobile, and the show was canceled.
Wow. You know what's
Oh,
funny
that's the
about you
bonkers.
taking?
That's that bonkers show that got
Yeah,
canceled in
Battle-
Mobile. I
Battle
remember
House.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all trying to keep the checks.
And we
Bro.
kept them.
They
Yeah,
kept
them
'em.
checks.
Bro, that's funny that you went to the Public Enemy concert, then got in the car with a white dude for 8 hours because you probably was giving him hell after
Right.
that Public Enemy concert.
Hey, he never told you the story. How
Uh-uh.
8 hours I taught him the East Coast, West Coast beef.
Beef? That's
we-
funny.
we
Well,
was
now
just
you know
listening-
why
we-
he never wanted to talk about this on the radio, because you wore him out.
There you go. See, what happened was Pac came on and said, F yo. and said
All right,
you
so
claim.
now that we covered
Yeah.
that for the first 4 hours, now we got to get into the sub players. Okay, Chino XL. Hit me out.
Jersey's
See, we
finest.
Game of
That's
Thrones it.
funny.
We covered all the major houses. Now I got to
That's
get you
right.
to the small houses that's going on.
Chino
All right,
XL.
Devin the Dude, pretty neutral during this
Yeah.
whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny as hell, man. So no more Bob Dylan for you?
No. And the worst thing is I posted something, and normally somebody will chirp back and people want to fight you. Nobody fought me.
Nah.
I mean, I had as
No.
many interactions, like likes and laughs and everything. Half of them were comments. I've never seen that happen before, where half the people are comments about what you're saying, and they all said the same thing. I wouldn't have done it. They're all going, "Oh, he's terrible. I wouldn't have done it." And it's so weird to think that you're such an icon and everyone knows you suck. Just weird.
That's crazy, bro.
Here's the thing, though. I
Because there's
think,
a shelf life to everything,
yeah.
man.
yeah.
You
I was
know,
gonna
it's a
say,
But he's been
sometimes-
doing that same act for years. He's been doing that same act for 40 years. And I think what happens is when people like the music, they were stoned. They were stoned out of their mind. And this takes them back to those days where they were stoned out of their mind. Because the place was packed and people were bobbing their heads. I'm going, what are you bobbing your head to? You know?
nostalgia.
I feel like
Nostalgia.
that when Frankie Beverly and Maze still put on an amazing concert, but it is the same set
Set
for
every
the
single
past
time.
30 years. It's the
Yeah.
same, but it's our family reunion cookout music, and we honestly don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're there having a good time, and
Mhm.
his voice isn't Frankie Beverly. His voice isn't the same. Like
Nah.
sometimes it's been a kid been singing for him, and
Mhm.
I think this year
His health is
yeah,
deteriorating.
and they're
Yeah.
in. Yeah, they're doing. This is their final
Farewell.
run.
Come
Yeah,
out with the
farewell
CPAP
tour.
mask on.
Yeah,
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
like, are you taking over Gotham? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
They
bored.
They
of the
laughed. That was
Dolphins.
like Phil Collins. They propped him up on stage like
Yeah, he
Stan
did.
Lee, man. It was
Phil
painful.
Collins
did.
has been dead for 17 years.
Mhm.
All right. Genesis just did some magic to bring him back. But Phil Collins been dead for 17 years. Peter Gabriel killed him.
Wow. Revenge. And it's crazy because sometimes you will see people that you used to like as a kid still have it, can still sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Patti LaBelle's one of those people. Patty can still
Dog.
sing. Yeah.
Dog.
Bruh.
Bro, when I tell you, dog, didn't miss a note, but I'm gonna
Nope.
tell you who broke my heart, bro.
Uh-oh, don't say it. Don't tell people the truth.
Man, Anita Baker.
Yeah, I heard.
Bro, it wasn't
Yeah.
her voice because she could still sing. The audio was bad. It kept doing it. You know how when we get close to each other and the mic start putting
Feedback.
like I was like, yo, come on, bro. I was like, but
Nah,
Patty,
I got
man,
beef with
Patty
Anita
came
Baker.
out doing her
Yeah,
her
her
look. You know
shake.
how she do that?
Yeah.
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 She hit me in the face with a patty pie. I was like,
That's
dog, this is my
funny.
concert.
That's funny. Like
This
Acme
is my
pie. That's
concert,
funny.
bro.
I saw
Bro.
Aretha Franklin before she died. And
Bless that.
let me just say this. It took her at least, I'd say, approximately 6 minutes to get to the microphone. But she
Before
was
she
good when
started
she got
singing?
there.
There you go.
You better
There
think. Hold on. You better think about it. Oof, get a chair. Give me a chair, baby.
Hey, man.
Get a chair.
Hey, I'm sitting on this joke. I'm sitting on it. If only Miguel, I need you to put the battery in my back, bro.
Go ahead, brother. Let it out, man.
All right.
Don't hold it in.
So I want to rewind it back to the Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins,
Yeah.
right? Because you said Phil Collins still alive, right? because Peter Gabriel ain't killed him yet, right?
Yeah, because he brought him back.
Because he killed the wrong Genesis.
Oh, he took our homie. Genesis was like, what are this old white cracker doing coming up to me? I don't know you. I don't know you.
I tried to tell him that I wasn't that Peter Gabriel.
Oh,
I'm a
where am I
different
going?
Genesis.
It's all good.
Don't go.
I'm not
Right
that
before,
dude.
this true story, man. When I was in the hospital with Genesis, Genesis is a ladies' man. He loved women.
Genesis was, for those that say Genesis was an Orlando legend comedian.
Orlando comedy.
Every one of us here who've been in the game for a long time have amazing stories about a unique individual, a killer. But personality-wise, one of the most unique and amazing people you would meet.
Yeah, and love women.
Love
always
women.
had a woman. And I told him straight up, I says, hey, man, when you get to heaven, I got a lady up there waiting for you. Bam! Mama!
Wow.
I said, as soon as you get up there, Ruth and May, her brother said, what's up, son?
Genesis said, hey, let me taste some ashes real quick. I need to know beforehand. Oh,
that's fresh. That's fresh.
That's good.
That's fresh.
That's apple cider vinegar.
That's that uncut, baby. That ain't been stepped on.
You ever hear Genesis? Because remember, Genesis always had nurses. He had these like these pretty nurses with him all the time.
He did.
You ever hear his story? He did it on stage once about when he did it on stage a couple times about when he had a man give him a massage.
Oh,
he
no.
said, he goes, man, I said I need a massage. My muscles were spasming. It took me to a massage. He goes, they took me to a therapist. It was a goddamn man. Arms like tree trunks. He's like, face looked like John Coffey from the Green Mile. Put his hands on my back. He goes, my God, that man's hands were like feathers. He said the whole time I was just closing my eyes rolling back from me. He said, a woman never touched me that good in my life. He said, but don't think I'm gay. He's like, if I was gay, parts of me would have woke up. That part stood asleep. He goes, but the soul woke up.
That's so funny, bro. That sounds like Genesis. So woke out.
Hands like feathers.
Yeah, ask me where the hoes at. I know where they at. Love
it. But Kaufman, you also went to see Batman, right?
Yeah, I saw what they're doing now is they're taking really good movies, and they have, since they realize nobody's going to the symphony. People don't want to see symphonies. They don't want to go to see orchestras, but they will go if you play a movie behind them. They've done this with Batman. They've done this with Lord of the Rings. They did this with the new Spider-Verse movie. And I'll tell you what, it works because they started, you know how Batman begins with the Danny Elfman theme? Mm-hmm. Man, when that orchestra kills it, you're just going, your arms
feels
up in the air.
It hit different.
Man, it is great.
Hey, when we come back from commercial, we're about to go to commercial, right?
Yep.
When we come back, can we list the movies that we want to see orchestras with?
Oh, wow.
Because I got
down.
a couple.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. 104.1 million nightcap of comedy, giving you guys what you need to get you to the night. That's right, man. Make you feel good. Give you some laughs. And don't forget to follow us on social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, before we went to break, we were talking about the fact that Jeff Kaufman was at the Dr. Phillips Center, and he got to see something pretty interesting. He got to see the original Batman in '89 version, Tim Burton, and he got to see it with a live orchestra playing it, doing the actual movie score. So that must have felt pretty damn good because, you know, as comic book fans and enthusiasts, we love that movie. So I could imagine how cool that was. So now the question on the table is, if we could pick movies to actually listen to an orchestra play the score to it while we watch it, what movies would those be? We will start with Mr. Miguel. Miguel, give me some movies you'd like to see.
I want them to just get wild with it and then be like, listen, we're trying to reach over to different demographics. So, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Philharmonic Orchestra presents House Party 2.
Number 2.
I enjoyed the second one more. I am the conductor.
I'm trying to think of the music.
I am Randall Wolfgang Sasswin. I'm a graduate of Juilliard. I played for the President's Band, and I will tell you this. In the rankings of House Party, it goes House Party 2, House Party 4, and then I'm throwing Class Act in there because it was spiritually a house party.
Spiritual successor.
What about House Party 3? That garbage doesn't exist in my world.
That's the one with immature, right?
No, House Party. I think House Party 3 is immature. Yeah, House Party
Right.
4 is actually all immature. I think too.
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
because that was Bernie Mac was the uncle.
Uncle,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody
Got
here,
so with
even the
Chris Tucker was
police.
in it. Yeah, Chris Tucker was in it. He was the pimp.
Yeah.
I came to pick up money. I got to pick up money over here. I got to pick up money over here, and I came to pick up money right here. So, yeah, I
There you
think
go.
that's
Try to pick up money right here.
House Party 2, orchestra, get ready, kettlebells. When Martin Lawrence comes in, I need an explosion of sound. Or what did we go to Juilliard for?
If not for this.
Yeah.
House
Damn,
Party
bro.
2 had the white boys in it from the
band, Young Black Teenagers.
Young Black
YBT.
Teenagers. Yeah, they
YBT.
was in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that music terrible.
Yeah.
One of their songs came on. One of their songs came on Sirius XM yesterday. Canceled the whole subscription.
Tap the bottle came on. Tap the bottle and twist the cap.
The bottle and
The
twist
bottle
the
and
cap.
twist the cap.
I was like, man, I'm just gonna listen to YouTube music. This.
I
He
want
moved
my
over
white
to the
boys-
Rush Limbaugh channel. That's how bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
I need my white boys rapping like House of Pain, just getting in bar fights in Boston.
That's what I like.
I didn't allow
I'm
House
with
of
you.
Pain to say the N-word, but I know they did.
Hey, House of
Behind the
Pain.
music.
That's Everlast, right?
Everlast,
Mhm.
yeah.
Everlast got a verse on a nice and smooth song called "Save the Children,"
Yep.
and it's one of my top 10 favorite hip hop verses of all time.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, he murdered it so much, nice and smooth. I don't even know why they rapped.
Wow.
Like when I heard, I was like, "Who is Everlast?" It was one because
You didn't remember Everlast?
I didn't know his name.
Mhm.
I just knew House of Pain. I didn't know his name, and I was like, "Who is Everlast?" And bro, when I tell you, murdered that song, bro, murdered that song. And I know we all subject as usual.
Whatever. Everlast
know
gets
we
a
are
nickel
too.
every time his name gets mentioned.
Oh man,
I'm looking for it right now.
yeah, it's called
Oh,
"Save the Children."
I found it.
It's on the Jewel of the Now album.
It's the little funk freaker coming out your speaker, run and take it, Ash, stay out, Eureka, like a 49er. No one can rock finer. The funky one-liner.
And for one
Blank a
timer,
one-timer.
South Carolina, all the way from Vancouver. Don't make a move, or I'll bust your ass down.
I don't
Okay.
mess around because I'm crazy white wood cracker.
You might catch a smacker,
smacker.
maybe catch a bullet, because I'm known to pull it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got patient punk on the beat. I'm telling you, but you got to listen to it with the beat.
Yeah.
He rode
It's
that. I
fire,
was
though.
like, no.
Man,
Dog.
Mike Hurley, he just threw up in his mouth a little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wow.
not
You know,
even
that's
that. No. When Miguel Mike echoes, Mike Hurley, he
Yeah.
loses his soul.
But I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
Hey.
You might not know either, Kim, because he had a really prominent career in the '90s, rapping on a lot of different songs. Do y'all remember the movie Judgment Night?
Yeah, he was one of what's his name's dudes. His goon.
Yeah. Back in the '90s, y'all remember this, man. Hip hop soundtracks were huge for movies.
Yeah.
Judgment Night had a fusion soundtrack. It was a heavy metal band and a rapper put together on the entire soundtrack. Miguel, you remember that soundtrack?
I don't remember Judgment
Bro.
Night soundtrack. I remember Judgment Night the movie though. That was fire.
It was.
Talk,
Go back to it right now.
All the guy ever does is talk. Dennis Miller, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Dennis
great,
Leary.
man.
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary, because they had De La Soul, Biohazard and Onyx, Faith No More.
I remember the
Sir
Biohazard and Onyx, so they
Mix-a-Lot.
just slam.
Yeah, Cypress Hill, and they had Ice-T with Slayer. Run DMC was with Living Color, and House of Pain was with what's the name of that band? Helmet. So
Well,
it
guess
was a
what,
heavy
James?
metal band, and they were doing hip hop, rhyming and lyrics.
Me and the
stuff like that.
Philharmonic Orchestra are also recovering the masterpiece starring Emilio Estevez, Dennis Leary, Cuba Gooding Jr., Judgment Night, performed by the Philharmonic Symphony. Every time a white man comes on, boo.
Boo. He said boo. God
I
damn.
can't be an artist. I can't be an artist.
Hey,
Every
hey,
time he comes
James,
on.
for me, I'm a break mine up. I got 4 real quick. So if
Okay.
it's a comic book movie, I would love it to be Infinity Wars.
Yes.
If it's a hood movie, this for me and you, Miguel, it gotta be Menace to Society,
Menace to
or
Society.
New Jack City.
Mm.
Yes.
If it's a comedy, I gotta have Friday. If it's a sci-fi movie, I gotta have Independence Day. And if it's a movie that's just gonna touch me and I got some feeling, it's either gonna be Forrest Gump, Shawshank, or Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Damn.
So if you could put any music, imagine that music to Saving Private Ryan, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
during the war scenes. Oh, come on.
I imagine like the conductor being so like he's not taking this lightly. This is something amazing to him. He's like, why? Why are the cowbells so important? Let me ask you a question. How is Debbie to do Dallas if there's not the sounds of cowbells?
God dang. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my goodness, James, what's yours?
I would actually like to see the movie Life if it's a comedy.
Good one.
Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. I'd love to see that movie played live, man. Can you imagine? That'd be dope. Dope as hell. If it's a serious movie, Color Purple.
Oh, okay, that'd be a good one.
Color
Cause
Purple
now,
would be a good one.
because Jeff, when the orchestra plays, they're playing the soundtrack of the movie, or they're playing the score of the movie.
Sometimes both. Depends on whether the action
Magic.
scenes they pick it up.
Did the orchestra play Bat Dance? Like when
no,
that comes on?
no,
Okay.
they let Prince. They kept that clean.
Yeah. Prince got it in his will. No one.
Yeah,
will
yeah,
play
you
my
can't play
music.
the Prince.
Yeah, you can't play Prince, bro.
It was
If I
funny,
had
Bat
one
Dance.
more, I'm trying to think what it'd be.
I think
You know what
Indiana
I'd like to
Jones
see?
movies would be really good because
I was going
it's
to say Indiana
iconic.
Jones
Yeah.
or Star Wars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Star Wars would be dope. Seen live.
Star Wars will probably be the best of all of them.
Probably because of the type of music that it had. The score.
What's the peace sign? Both Star Wars or what?
Empire.
Empire Strike Back.
Empire. That was
Fern
the
Gully
cleanest
in
one.
the Lost
That was the
Rainforest.
cleanest one they ever made. Was
Cleanest. He
Empire.
said cleanest, man.
The cleanest one they ever made. That they was almost flawless.
Hey.
Flawless.
And Jeff, I know a little bit about Bam Star Wars,
Bam,
baby.
Star Wars.
Wow, bro.
Hey, hold up. Give him the juicer too.
You know what's up. You know
Bro,
I
some
know
Star
this
Wars fans are gonna roll up on you one day, Ken. And they
Yeah.
are not gonna be happy, bro.
Man,
Billy D. Williams
They're
punch
gonna
you in
leave
the
him
face.
a 1-star review. That's what they ain't gonna fight him.
I'm gonna
leave
yell
you a bad
this,
review.
yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Real
yell
laughs
this
isn't
right
realistic.
I'm gonna screw up your Wi-Fi. That's what they're
Yeah.
gonna do.
now. Dang,
Real
your
laughs
Wi-Fi.
isn't realistic. No one's
it's
laughing.
Everybody knows that's not the correct way.
They get you canceled. You know?
That's
Yeah.
not how you
Cancel, man.
spell it. It's-
Jeff, you got some movies you like to actually see scored that's not scored yet?
Yeah, there's one too, and the best war movie out there, and I'm gonna say it, but a lot of people don't know it. It was called Hamburger Hill.
I
That's
saw
a great
that.
movie, man.
It's a
And
good movie.
Hamburger Hill was perfect because as a military guy, I realized one thing. I was disposable. Everybody is disposable, no matter how much you like them. And in every war movie, there's always that hero that lasts through the whole thing. They get the guy from beginning to end. Hamburger Hill, the minute you like somebody, boom, gone. And that's the way it works.
Don
And,
Cheadle was in Hamburger Hill.
Mhm.
I just remember that. Hamburger Hill was really good.
Mhm.
I mean, the medic goes, everyone goes, and and there's no happiness at the end. There's no nothing. There's no guy pondering the future, you know. And here's the thing: Private Ryan. People don't realize Private Ryan died. He's dead. He's in the at the Normandy. He's got a grave in Normandy, and he came up with the name because he saw a tombstone that said Private A. Ryan. James A. Ryan. So he actually died because I actually saw the same stone by accident.
Yeah.
And I said, this is weird. And I talked to the tour director and he was like, oh, no, that's exactly what happened to Stephen.
You know who didn't die? The cast of House Party 2. Play the music. Bring the horns out. There's a white man. Boo!
You might have to fact check that. I don't know.
Yo, this dude, Jeff Kaufman, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You don't tell me Private Ryan dead, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't die in the movie.
Oh, you spoiled it again.
After 20 years, he's like, spoiler alert. That's
spoiling
funny.
it.
Yeah, you can walk that one off. I think we're good
There
with
you
that
go.
one.
Yeah, it's funny.
Bruce
tell
Willis
Ken
was
what
dead
happened.
all the time too. Walk it off. know?
Oh, that's
Die
funny.
Hard? What?
Yeah.
That's funny. I see
Yo,
dead people.
I saw somebody post that and what's Fast and Furious? Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious is actually is in a coma and he's dreaming all of these movies. Because
Yeah,
you know
that
when they jumped the train in Fast and Furious, his car actually got hit.
Okay.
And so he's in a coma right now. And he's actually dreaming
hope
all
that's
of
how
these
they end
movies. That's why that's so unrealistic.
I hope
Bro.
that's why they end it.
Did-
Yeah, that's what somebody said. They said that would be the perfect ending to Fast and Furious, and then he wakes up from the coma, and everybody around surrounding him.
You know, I got my theory that Daredevil isn't actually a superhero. His friends just don't want to tell him. So he's just some blind dude beating up chairs. Like, oh man, you stopped Kingpin. Man, you got him again. And don't say nothing, man. That's my homeboy. Don't say nothing.
Hey,
wow, you're amazing.
We got about 2 minutes left, man. I want to give you guys a chance to definitely talk about where you're going to be this weekend. But before I do that, I want to remind everybody that this Thursday, that's right, All for the Money is happening downtown Orlando at the Corner Bar. You guys come out and see a live interactive comedy show. It's nothing like you've seen before. Come out and have a good time. It's going to be 10 minutes of each of us doing new material that you've not heard before. So you guys need to come out, and you always get a chance to win money and prizes. It's a good time for everybody. So check us out. You guys need to go to whenyouneedus.com/events. Get your tickets right now, man. Come have a good time with us. Let us put some comedy in your life. Where you going to be this weekend, Miguel?
I'm going to be All for the Money this Thursday. Then, this weekend's Thursday. So other than that, I'm going to be stumbling around getting into a drunken fight with a police horse.
Nice.
I ain't got no quarrel with you, officer. But that horse says one more thing.
Where you going to be, Ken?
Thursday, I'm kicking it with you guys at All for the Money. And then Saturday, doing a corporate event, a military event, man. Shout out to all my veterans out there, man. So I'll be in Tampa doing that show this Saturday.
All right, Mr. Coffee, you got anything going on this weekend, brother?
We got Under Oath playing. Works for me. We've been getting some good guests lately. I've been loving this. I got to interview Thomas Hayden Church from Spider-Man 3 the other day.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. And then I'm getting out of here for a week. I'm off.
You going on the boat?
I'm going on the boat where I should be unreachable. So don't be calling me.
Good for you. Don't think about work, man. Have some Mai Tais.
A real vacation, not one of these where I go and do stuff.
I'm calling you on a satellite phone. Be ready.
There you go, man. Uplink. There you go, brother.
I'm just a cook. I'm just a cook.
Let me get
I'll Steven Seagal that thing. I'm just a cook.
Appreciate you guys for always listening to us. Don't forget to go to social media on Instagram, on Facebook, and especially now on YouTube. Thank y'all so much on behalf of Miguel Colon Jr., Ken Miller, Jeff Goff, and myself, James John. Ken, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.